I say what's happening, Grand Rising, top of the AM to all. Welcome to Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. I'm yours truly, the Making Freaking Legend, the Master Ceremony. I'm the one you don't want to F with, talking about the troll skins. It's CRUSHDALEGEND Sports Talk Network. We working. Welcome to another episode. Make sure you smash the like button as you come in. Then if you're a hater, you can smash the dislike button as you come on in. But come on in. You know the service. You've been here before. There she goes, Sister Do in the building. Mike Rum in the building. Two of my favorite. Salute to y'all, man. Thunder Thursday, Throwback Thursday. I'm feeling good. I'm like on a good foot like James Brown right now. I don't know why. It must be something they put in the coffee this morning. But I'm feeling good. And he's back. He's back. And man, listen. Y'all gonna feel, well, y'all ain't gonna feel no type of way this morning, but you know, oh man. Yes, you did, sis. You beat Mike Rim, and Mike Rim is hard to beat. He's always the first one in the building. I think Mike Rim be the first one in everybody, on everybody's channel in the building. Mike Rim beats everybody. That's why he's him, man. No doubt. Salute to Mike Rim. And Mike Rim is a hell of a supporter. He's always the first guy there, no matter who channel we on. We go to somebody else's channel, sis. He beats my ass there too. So salute to Mike Rim in the building. Showing nothing but genuine love to everyone he likes to listen to. We love you, Mike Rim, and that's from the bottom of my heart. We're gonna give you a goddamn award, Mike Rim. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You should have got the 2025 award for being the first in the building on everybody's channel that you like to go to. He's always in the building. Yeah, you was ready for him, sis. Sis told Mike, I'm ready for your ass, Mike Rim. You can't be doing that. That's my bro. I'm one of the first ones that told this man I like his show, and yes, she did. So, Mike Rim, there you go. That's your competition right there. Look, I love y'all being in the building, always being the first. But, man, I'm in a good mood, man. Like I said, James Brown on a good foot. Y'all would have thought got a little something. You know, got a little bit of loving and all that. You know, out of nowhere, you just get that thing off and you feeling good afterward. You ain't expected, man, that your woman to hook you up. Well, that's not the reason I feel that goddamn way. But I feel good without a doubt, man. But, hey, we got something to talk about. If anybody know, when they talk about, hey, Crush favorite fighter, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you followed me long enough and you know the Crush, man, you'll know who his favorite fighter is or was, or however you put it. But if you know, you've been around long enough, y'all know Errol Spence is my number one favorite fighter. Not who y'all thought it was, not Tank Man, not Lil Red, and a couple other guys EJ is. And I think the ones that know me know that. But y'all know how I feel about it. But now I'm feeling different about hearing the return of Errol Spence, because for a minute, y'all know, and just like some of y'all may have felt the same way, we didn't want Errol to come back to the sport of boxing because he went through so much out the ring. So much out the ring. It's not even about the defeat that he took to Terrence Crawford. It's everything surrounding him that he went through outside the Terrence Crawford win. So and I think the thing was this: Errol Spence was too hasty with coming back into the ring, especially kept on having multiple setbacks. Eye injury a couple times, the car accident, then I probably preparing for the Bud Crawford fight, not taking anything away from Terrence Crawford, because the opponent step in that ring, no matter if they 50% or 100%, that's on their asses. They feel as though they can get in the ring less than 100% and think they can may come out and be on top. You know, that's a learning experience, but that's what warriors do. So ain't nobody downplaying Errol Spence like that. Errol Spence took that ass whipping from a fucking goddamn elite boxer, a future Hall of Famer, you see what I'm saying, elite level guy, and Terrence Crawford. Of course, he would have wanted to give him his best. The only thing I say about that, no rematch, and I wish they could have got that. But, you know, EJ was being a little hasty. And we know how EJ was, no tune up, you know, being hasty, wanted to get back at it. But I think this time that he took off, I think is really good for him. So I'm not too nervous about it this time around. Like I said, these fighters, it's their career. They knew what they wanted the fuck to do before I started learning about them. And then I was watching other fighters before I even thought these guys were going to come about. But nonetheless, these fighters are here to do what they want to do, not to do what I want them to do, you know? Hey, just be the best, go in there and say you're the best. And I seen a little short, and shout out to my brother D Free, Sports Talk Network on one half of the Roll with the Punches podcast, and he was talking about belts, and he feels as though that they should come up with a thing when fighters no longer fighting for belts, and I think it's good. And because let them fight for money. Because for real, at the end of the day, that's what you're really fighting for. You know, you can say all this stuff about the accolades and all that, but the main thing that you're fighting for is the damn money. It's not the hardware. So all you accolade lovers, y'all can stop that. Cause those accolades and this and that and legacy, that shit equals fucking money. It equals dollars, okay? Because it equals dollars. You gotta get paid at the end of the day, not just collecting no damn hardware, okay? You got a lot of fighters that got hardware from the Olympics. Did they get paid from it? And all sorts of things, you know? Some people had to try to sell this shit because they didn't have no money. You know what I mean? So it's about the money. It's called prize fighting. And I think if they get rid of the belts, and since it's prize fighting, in each weight class, you set an amount of dollar, you put out an amount of dollar, and everybody gotta, if you want to get paid, if you want to get paid that top purse, you gotta go through the fucking shit. Just like when the game of death when Bruce Lee was going through the towers, that's what you need to do in the sport of boxing. That's right, get rid of them damn belts. They really want to get paid. That's the main damn thing, to get paid. Let's cut the bullshit out, cut out the middleman, cut out the cancer, get rid of these motherfucking belts. They ain't doing nothing but causing trouble and causing fighters to hide from one another and all this shit because there's too many goddamn belts. But you each weight class, and let's just say for this particular joint, this is a $15 million purse. So everybody in the goddamn weight class, if you want to get this fucking 15 mil, you got to get in there with everybody, or you ain't getting that top dollar. You know, you might want to get in there, might not want to get the 15 mil. You might say, man, this is not, you know, I compete, man, and I throw these bulls for maybe I'm happy at 5 mil or whatever the case may be. And I think it should be that, but it's about the return of Errol Spence this morning. And like I was saying, I don't feel too nervous about it this time around with EJ, because I think the body, he took enough time for his body to properly heal. You know, plus, like I said, the multiple injuries. So what really sparked Errol Spence to come back? Because we knew in between time, it was on and off stuff about him returning to the ring, but we wasn't really sure. But as of lately, you know what's been going on in the sport of boxing. A lot of people is talking on a mic in front of a camera and behind the keyboard, but they ain't doing a damn thing in the ring. You know what I mean? They talking loud and ain't saying a damn thing. So, EJ had enough of it, and it's the facts, because now all of a sudden, you know, Errol Spence was minding his business, y'all. He was minding his goddamn business, living his best life, you know, doing his thing. His fighter Frank Martin just fought. Hopefully EJ has more fighters under his promotional umbrella. I would like to see more, but guys start calling his name out. Y'all know how it is when these dudes ain't got nobody else. When they run out of people to clout chase, then they got to go with something else. You see what I'm saying? So they ran out of room with clout chasing with the guys that are active now, and then they had to stop clout chasing because a lot of them was exposing themselves, letting us know that they really scared of certain fighters in their film, so they could no longer clout chase them. So they got bored. So all of a sudden, you know, they see Errol Spence still walking around who haven't said shit, haven't said a damn thing. Now they want, oh man, you know, you know what? I think I would like to fight Errol Spence. Yeah, I always drink to fight in Errol Spence. Now all these guys want to fight Errol Spence. Y'all dig what I'm saying? But before the Terence Crawford fight, none of these dudes was calling EJ out. None of them. Go ahead and sit there and pump fake you goddamn Errol Spence haters and say that it was guys calling him out, because they wasn't. So yeah, if I'm Errol Spence, I'm feeling what he's feeling. So he feel as though he need to come back and shut some people up. Because it's like, oh, well, damn, man, you know, everybody think I'm sweet. Why everybody calling me? I never said about who I wanted to come out and fight. You know, I just said, you know, I'm going to come back and this, that, the other. Now, names is put out there, but I ain't putting nothing out there. But now, you know, y'all want to pick on me like, you know, I'm the one to pick with. So, hey, it's the return of Errol Spence. I see a couple of y'all dropping off. It is what it is. But the return of Errol Spence, now for everyone that's in here this morning, how do you feel about that? Mike Wim said that's why I want to see him, because it seems like he did the right thing for his body. Yes, this time around, I really think he did, Mike Wim. And I'm pretty sure you can agree with everything that I said within the past 12 minutes. Out of the past 12 minutes, I say the past 9 minutes. Now, who is Errol Spence is going to return and get into the ring with? Now, I don't think we need to worry about that, because so far the first name that we're hearing is Tim Tszyu. And I think Tim Tszyu is a good idea for Errol Spence to come back into the ring. Because we know how Errol is, Mr. No Tune Up, this, that, and the other. We know how it is, but gotta be smart. So, I mean, shit. When you look at 154 and everything, you take away Terence Crawford. Just take Terence Crawford away, right? And just imagine him just sitting out all this time and just healing from the car accident. I still don't have a lot of guys beating Errol Spence. Him getting beat by Terence Crawford didn't change my mind about if anybody else can beat him. Because the whole question was for me, I don't know. And I always said to myself, I don't see nobody beating Errol Spence outside of Terence Crawford. I don't see anyone beating Terence Crawford outside of Errol Spence. So we seen what happened. So now we know that Bud won. So it is what it is. Now, do I see anybody else beating him? We would not know until he gets back into that ring. And I think, honestly, he's going to be fine. I think Errol Spence is going to be okay. But still, I'm not going to, quantum leap fully into being confident that he will. We still have to see. But I think he will. I really think Errol Spence will be fine going against Tim Tszyu, guy who's been touched up. Then he get a couple fights. Tim Tszyu, they give him something a little heavier than Tim Tszyu as far as competition to see where his punch resistance and everything is at. Because that's all we want about to see if Errol Spence's faculties is good, still good for war. And I think it might just be, I think his body might still be equipped for war. But here's the question. So now we get to, fantasize a little bit. People, what's wrong with fantasizing? So let's just lay this landscape out, right? So Errol Spence comes back, and it seemed like they trying to make have a fight for him between next month and March, it looked like. But if Errol Spence comes back, he beats Tim Tszyu. Now, how much credit he's going to get for Tim Tszyu, I don't know. And how much credit should he get for Tim Tszyu? But here it is. He comes back. He looks good. He looks decent. He beats Tim Tszyu. Mr. Gumbo in the building. What's up, my guy? He comes back. He beats Tim Zoo. He looks good with beating Tim Zoo. What's the next move for him? Who should he take out next? Because listen, if Errol is good and he ready to go, I want him to get at everybody that was calling his goddamn name out. I feel the same way Errol feel, Mr. Gumbo. All these dudes calling my name out, they wouldn't dare mention my name before any other time, but now they just want to mention my name, and I hope he is ready to get back in the ring and knock these dudes' heads off. Yeah, Spence been damn as good since the accident. I've been saying that he needs to retire. Yeah, he do need to retire, right? But like I said, these fighters, man, we can't manage their careers for them. We gonna hope, we can wish them the best. But, you know, like I said, by him sitting out all this time, which I think he should have took about most of this time that he took, he shouldn't have been hasty in his comeback. If he would have just sat back for at least 2 years without doing anything, without, re-injuring himself, I think he would have been great, and I think he would have moved on from the Terrence Crawford loss. You know what I mean? So, now we really got to see how damaged he is now, because now it's been how many years now since the accident? But like I said, this is the longest EJ has really set out, and now that we see him in public, he actually looks fine. Yeah, before the accident, like I said, it was only one man that I thought that would beat Errol Spence, and that was Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? And then there's other things that go into that, but I don't want to take away what Terrence Crawford did with Errol Spence. It's just a shame that we would never get that rematch. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. We won't get that rematch. But he definitely was that guy. He's still that guy to me. But I tell you what, Mr. Gumbo, if Errol Spence comes back and Errol Spence winds up looking good, he winds up looking good, and what they gonna say? What they gonna say? Like, let's just get this in. Now he comes back, he beat Tim Zoo. Okay, he's going to get credit for beating Tim Zoo, but he's going to get criticized for beating Tim Zoo, because the haters going to be like, oh, that wasn't enough. Tim Zoo already been defeated, this, that, and the other. So has Earl, so is even playing. So the suckers don't last a minute, don't even try it. You suckers don't last a minute, don't even try it. Because Tim Zoo was damaged and beat the fuck up and all that too, so you can't say that. So I think it's pretty much an even thing. But if he gets past Tim Zoo, puts on a good performance against Tim Zoo, then what's next? Peace, bro. D is your favorite content creator in the building right now. My brother Just Do in the building. Dope live yesterday, Just Do as always, man. It ain't a day that you put out a dead live. You like the old hip hop albums, you know what I mean? You can just go ahead and when you turn that album on every day, every track is gonna be fire, dude. So keep on doing you. You know you was my favorite #1 content creator. I put it out there, everybody know I call you your favorite content creator, and that's how we gonna keep on rocking with that. But man, I'm feeling good. Picking up the pace here in round 6. Tim been more active. I got Tim. Yeah, Tim been more active, but Tim been getting his ass whipped, Mr. Gumbo. We don't care about how active he been, but you make a point that, yeah, Tim been actively getting his ass whipped. I ain't coming at you, Mr. Gumbo, at all. You my guy. I want no smoke with my peoples. I want no smoke with my people. I'm just a mid-aged man that's trying to, deal with the boxing crisis that they throw us every now and then. Yeah, so he's been actively getting his ass whipped. Activate ass whipping for Tim Zoo, belt strapped to ass. So, he been getting his ass whipped actively. You see what I'm saying? But shit, man, it is what it is. I think is a good opponent for Errol Spence. Mr. Gumbo, what you just want to go in there being Evel Knievel like he was before? See, that's what caused him to get his ass whipped the way that he got his ass whipped. He probably would have lost, but the ass whipping probably wouldn't have been as bad if he wasn't on the Evel Knievel shit. You know what I mean? If Errol wasn't on the Evel Knievel shit, the ass whipping probably would have been less painful. You know what I mean? But I'ma leave it at that. But come on, man. Tim Zoo been getting his ass whipped. So, yeah. And plus, Tim Zoo was one of them dudes that said Errol Spence name out his fucking mouth. Errol's coming back into sport of boxing to get everybody that was running their mouth about him. Because all these guys been running their mouth. They could have been talking about active guys in the sport. They calling out fucking Errol just living his life trying to get himself together. You know what I mean? Get all his faculties back working. Constantly going to the doctor. Spending time with the wife and the children. On the farm taking care of all his business. Still being in touch in the state with boxing. But never said anything until he said something. So all long behold, with all this shit going on, who these fighters could be calling out and saying who they want to fight. Oh, Errol Spence. All like to fight Errol Spence. But they were scared to call his name. You know, he was the boogeyman of all boogeymen. We know that. And only a couple guys got in there and had that damn heart. So, I don't know. They got to miss me with the nonsense with that. So, you know, Errol feeling some type of way like, damn. I'm a little fucked up, but I ain't sweet. So I want to come back. I don't want him to come back, but like I said, it's not my career. So if these guys going to come back, I'm going to support them. Now, when they get back into the ring, come fight night, we going to know if they should continue to stay in the ring or they should go back to be actively retired. That's the only time we going to know. So we going to find out when Errol Spence and Tim Zoo get in the damn ring. We gonna find out. And I think, like I said, hey man, the body takes time. It heals itself. And he never properly did that. He wanted to constantly get back out there and, you know, add more salt to injury. But I think he's gonna be cool. I don't think Errol Spence is all jacked up like that he's gonna get in there and look like how fucking Devin Haney looked against Ramirez. I don't think he's coming there to do any of that. Jab Queen in the building. Keep jabbing them in the face with those facts, my girl. Keep on hitting their asses. Keep on hitting them, Jab Queen. I like what you're doing. Make sure if you ain't subbed to Jab Queen, y'all better get over there. Check out She Mean With It. She mean with it. I'm trying to tell you, another one of my favorite content creators. I got my favorite content creators in the building. See, you know you're a dope dude when you're a fan of content creators, and the ones that you're a fan of, they check you out. They know I'm fans of them. These people do their damn thing. See, I listen to people that I feel as though that do this shit better than me. And I'm a bad motherfucker, but I feel as though they do this shit better than me. And I love the way they cook. I love the way Just Do cook. You know what I mean? Crush cook, but I think Just Do cook better than Crush. Crush can cook his ass off, but I think Jab Queen cook better than Crush. The only thing they'll do better than Crush is kill a motherfucker. Alright, y'all must be, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know how I get down. Shit. You know what I mean? Ain't no faking no funk over here. Crush is real with it. I'm one of the realest on this joint. You hear me? Shit. If somebody do what you do, but they do it better than you, why not like the way that they fucking do it? And I love the way that y'all do it. I really do. You know, so salute to them. They gonna always get their freaking flowers from me. No matter if they come over here, if I go over there, they get their flowers. I'm genuine like that. But we gonna get back to the show at hand. So I'm just imagining, right? Because I'm, like I said, I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited about it. Because I really think Errol Spence is going to look better than what most of us is anticipating. And it's not because I'm hoping that. You know what I mean? That's what I think it is. Was a standing man. I put the badge right there. Wasn't noticing. You good? Yeah. Then it had been cold, windy, warm, and rain at the same time out there in a short period of time. The weather's crazy. Yeah, Jab Queen, that's all you do, Jab Queen. You know how I roll. You know you ain't gonna see me nowhere near the bullshit. My brother Just Do already know we got years in. You know what I mean? Just Do be fucking cooking for real. He's my favorite guy. Sorry, all my content creators that I like, he's my number one. You know what I mean? He's not my number one. The rest of y'all motherfuckers is my number twos, okay? I only got ones and twos. I ain't got threes and fours and fives. I ain't got all this bullshit like we got too many belts and weight classes and weight bullies out here. Yeah, and I want to talk about that. I want to get on all the people who is campaigning saying there's no such thing as weight bullies. I need to talk to y'all for a hot second this morning. So this serving of coffee is gonna be extra steamy if you like the coffee steamy and no sugar, super strong. Know what I mean? And they got the crushed caffeine in there. Ain't no caffeine like the crushed caffeine. Oops, I better not say that. Y'all might think I'm trying to compete with Snack. But no, man, let me talk about the weight bully shit that some content creators has been protecting for years. Oh, no, ain't no weight bullies. There's weight bullies, man. These guys are weight bullies when these guys are not fighting at their natural weight, which is closer to their walk around weight, right? What you wearing on the average, right? These guys, and like I said, fight night. What we talking about? The weight classes is false advertisement. Let me just get into that. False advertisement. What you mean by Crush? Because of the damn weight class. If they supposed to fight at 135 pounds, why come fight night? They no longer fighting in the motherfucking weight division area. They blow all the way up into a whole nother fucking weight class. So all this, and see, that's one thing that's wrong with boxing right now, people. You only got to make the weight coming in. To be in the weight class, you just got to make the weight. But to fight in the weight class, you don't have to be within that weight class come fight night. That sounds stupid to me. And you got people running around saying the same bullshit up there protecting it. If me and Jab Queen, if Jab Queen and Jag Queen and Sister Do is lightweights, and they supposed to be lightweights, and it's supposed to be at 135 fucking pounds. So when you do the weigh-in for the fight, they in weight. Come fight night, Sister Do goes from 134 up to 144.5, okay? And then Jag Queen blows up into fucking goddamn a whole nother weight class. They not fighting as lightweights. That's bullshit. Go back to the same day weigh-in, because these fighters supposed to be fighting at the weight, not getting weighed in at the weight. Because come fight night, they're not fighting as a lightweight. They not fighting as a welterweight. They not fighting as a junior welterweight. They fighting as a whole nother fucking shit. So what we talking about? So what I'm saying is, this shit is fucking lying. So they need to change the name of this shit. Because come fight night, none of these fighters is fighting as a goddamn lightweight. But we gonna sweep that butt under the goddamn rug, and you think I'm supposed to go for that bullshit? I know simple math, goddamn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count to 10 without motherfucking stuttering. And do 10 really exist? Because the highest number is 9, but we will get into that another time for all you math, you math heads out there. So they not fighting as a damn lightweight come fight night. That's why they blowing up, and this is the fucking reason why you need rehydration clause. But y'all get out here and say, oh, why this fighter asking for a rehydration clause? He trying to take away advantage from these guys. Well, these dudes is trying to have a fucking advantage that they shouldn't have. That's the damn problem. If you're supposed to be fighting that junior lightweight, then come fight night, your ass should be in the ring weighing as a junior lightweight. Not a motherfucker junior middleweight come fight night. Then you're no longer fighting at that, but you sitting out here saying people trying to take advantage. This is the reason why you need the rehydration clause, you knuckleheads. This is the reason why, but y'all was getting all on little Tank Davis. I don't even want to talk about Tank right now. He ain't got nothing on, I ain't gonna talk about what the fuck he got going on outside, because I don't give a fuck. I just wish him the best, but I'm not getting into that. I ain't talking about the case. And I'm not knocking nobody that talk about it, but I told you, I'm here to talk about what the fuck they doing in the ring. What they doing outside the ring, holler back at me when they give me something to talk about far as inside the goddamn ring, okay? I wish him the best. I hope he get, he deal with those demons or whatever, but I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about strictly boxing and boxing only, not the baby mamas, the girlfriends who did that. I'm not here to talk about none of that. And all y'all need to stop talking about this goddamn shit. And I'm gonna tell you right the fuck now. I'm gonna tell y'all right the fuck now, and I don't give a damn if any of y'all feel some type of way about it. If you're a content creator, I don't give a damn how dope you is. If you're a content creator and you bringing up that bullshit, then motherfucker, what you running out of originality? We should not be worrying about what the fuck they doing in their personal lives. I don't give a damn. That don't mean I wish him the worst, and that don't mean I don't want the best for him, but I'm not here for that. I'm not here to chaperone what they doing in their personal life. Tank, I wish you the best, and I'll talk about you and see you when you get back to in the boxing world. But right now, he ain't in here for me. They don't know how to because it's a bunch of moist meat-ass goddamn men. And tell every last one of them I say, they talk and run their mouths and yell every fucking goddamn day, screaming on fucking panels. You can't hear everybody motherfucking talk because everybody trying to get their shit off. Won't you motherfuckers go get your own goddamn channel? What's up, Rick? There go my guy, Rick Timms in the building. Hey, Rick, I'm gonna make sure I got my notification on, bro, so I can catch you. Yo, if y'all ain't subbed to my man, Rick Timms, man, one of the realest dudes on here, and I'm gonna tell you one thing about Rick Timms. Like, Rick, he's a true boxing fan to whoever he a fan of. He keeps it real. He don't sugarcoat shit about his favorite fighters. That's why I fuck with Rick Timms. That's my guy. But getting back and talking about the nonsense here that we have going on. So that's why I'm like, it's a bunch of bullshit with all this weight bully shit, because these guys is not fighting, they not fighting what they supposed to be on fight night. So they get on the guy and talk about rehydration call. No, he's trying to get fair fucking ground, but y'all don't see that. Because those people don't have no integrity, that's why they go against it. Then y'all want everybody to keep moving up in goddamn weight. Everybody can't go multiple weight classes, okay? Everybody ain't gonna get that Manny Pacquiao special. Y'all heard what I said? Everybody ain't gonna be on that Manny Pacquiao special. You can't, what works for one person, no matter if they do it legal or illegal, doesn't mean it's gonna work for the next person. Everybody's body ain't the same, y'all. Get over it. Everybody's body is not the same. If you're gonna be in tune to this boxing talk, get in touch with fucking reality first. Because this is what's wrong with y'all boxing talk. Y'all not in touch with fucking reality. And boxing is reality. Boxing is life. Boxing is science. That's why we call it the sweet science, because it's science. It's a technique to this shit. But this is why they gotta get rid of this fucking weight class shit. Same day weigh-in. Take it back to that. I actually want to see a 147 pounder fighting as a 147 pounder. Come fight night. I want to see a featherweight fighting as a featherweight come fight night. Not a featherweight coming on fight night as a damn bantamweight or a damn lightweight. There's only very few guys that come fight night, they rehydrate and they still in the realm of the fucking weigh-in. Because right now, boxing, the weight class is about, the qualifying weight is this, but fight night, you don't have to weigh it. Smash the like button, you haters. Huh? That's what this shit is. 135 is a qualified weigh-in. Because come fight night, they ain't fighting as that. To be in this realm, what you gotta do? Oh, well, you gotta weigh in between this. But come competition night, you don't. Well, come competition night, it ain't no longer a motherfucking lightweight championship. It's no longer is a welterweight championship. It's no longer a middleweight championship. Won't y'all just do the same thing with these damn weight classes that you do with fucking goddamn heavyweight division that y'all people downplay and don't get no damn respect to? Heavyweight shouldn't be on pound for pound. Yes, the fuck it should. Why the heavyweight division shouldn't be on for pound, because guess what? When I'm explaining to y'all, yellow bus special ass people, that's what they doing anyway in these weight classes, because they not fucking weighing in the weight class that they qualified to weigh in on fight night. So it might well just be like that. So yeah, it's still pound for pound. What we talking about? Jag Queen, we ain't that goddamn retarded, are we, Jag Queen? We not that damn retarded. Just do. We not that damn retarded. We've been riding that yellow bus that goddamn long. It's the same damn thing. What they talking about? But heavyweight shouldn't be pound for pound. Why shouldn't it? Because the same thing is going. You can wear anything the fuck you want. Come fight night as a motherfucking heavyweight, and you can weigh what the fuck you want to. You can weigh what you want to. Weigh what you want. Come fight night if you any other motherfucker weight, because on fight night you ain't even coming in the ring. In the ring at that weight, you rehydrating to a whole nother fucking weight class. So it shouldn't be no motherfucking weight limit there either. It's a bunch of capping going on. It's a bunch of capping going on. So don't give me that bullshit. So all y'all talking about a damn heavyweight shouldn't be pound for pound. Yes, it should. Yes, they should, because any other weight classes shouldn't be pound for pound, because come fight night, they ain't even fighting in the weight class that they fucking qualified to weigh in. What are we talking about? They running boxing like you run other shit. Oh no, this is what you gotta qualify to get in. But what you gotta, with the rule about maintaining, you gotta still maintain. They don't even tell them that. That's why I come fucking fight like they rehydrating 15, 20, 30 motherfucking goddamn pounds up to their natural fucking weight. So there's no weight limit. So they pump faking. So meaning there's no such thing as a lightweight division. There's no such thing as a motherfucking middleweight division. I'm on fire right now, man. I'm on fire right now. And y'all can't tell me nothing different for all you goddamn haters. I'm on fire right now. Who want to talk about it? Damn, get this hot coffee thrown in your damn face. They pump faking, so it shouldn't be shit. Because it's the same as fucking heavyweight. There's no limit there. Well, where's the limit for these damn fighters? Because the heavyweights can come in weighing what the fuck they want to weigh, and it don't matter how much they blow up and don't fucking blow up. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Get this goddamn sermon this morning. Y'all be playing around and let y'all play with too much shit. I still got more in the clip. Talk about everything. Don't leave a damn thing out. Y'all run y'all mouth every goddamn day. So y'all should be talking about every little thing that goes on in boxing. Be true to yourself. These motherfuckers ain't fighting at these damn weight classes. They're not. They not. So don't give me such and such as a welterweight champion. No, the fuck he ain't. If he won his belts on fight night and he rehydrated to a whole nother fucking weight class. No, he's not. No, he's not. That's why we should get rid of some of these damn weight classes. So it won't be so much weight bullying, man, being weight pussies. Being weight pussy cats. That's what they are. Weight pussy cats. They ain't even weight bullies. Well, we know bullies is really pussies anyway. Sorry, y'all. You shouldn't be talking like that this morning. Coffee and donuts for growing up. Keep your young ass asleep, or wait till cartoons come on, and then you can have your cookies and milk and take your ass to school. Then y'all can take your ass to school, coffee and donuts for grown-ups. I don't play with this boxing talk, goddammit. And I'm tired of y'all playing around with it. People be putting out good cooks, saying some of the points that I'm making, and y'all act like there ain't no damn point. Y'all think I'll be cooking? I could destroy every last one of these assholes that run their mouth every fucking day. They make it so easy. Just do smacking them around every day without even raising his fucking head. Jag Queen just blinding these motherfuckers, giving them raccoon eyes. Fucking goddamn demons that's decimating motherfuckers. And the list goes on, so salute to everybody that's really out there about this boxing talk on some real shit. Call me the OG, I ain't got time for games. Belt buckle to ass when it comes to this boxing talk. Pump faking ass shit. But we want to sit and criticize a little dude who don't and can't blow the fuck up. He can. But you're going to sit and downplay a guy, or he only for that one weight class. So the fuck what? As long as he was whipping ass at that weight class, and he was whipping everybody ass. Not no just no minus C-level ass dudes. You can't downplay, because see, this is how you know somebody really fight everybody, clear out a whole fucking weight class. Because see, when you're jumping all these motherfucking weight classes, are you really clearing out all these weight classes? Oh, he went 4 or 5 different weight classes. Now, how many motherfuckers opponents he fought in these weight classes? Because fighting 5 motherfuckers a weight class ain't clearing out a goddamn weight class. You at least got to clear out the top 15 or the top 20. You can't consider a guy fighting a whole weight class if you only fought 5 or 6 motherfuckers. At least clear out the top 15 and the top 20, then revisit the conversation with me. We can have a friendly talk over a cup of tea. Well, how you like your tea? You want honey, sugar, or milk in it? I know you say it all the time, Dad Queen, I hear it, and I'm with you 1,000%. Too much of the bull crapping going on. Whole bunch of pussy-us and stuff, and another goddamn thing. Look, Mark Roach, get up on out of here. I'm sick of his mouth. I'm sick of him. Because this dude been a weight pussy bully the whole damn time. Oh, yo, Tank need to do this, Tank need to do that. What Lamont needs to do is know how to motherfucking take a damn win for somebody. Because he been on that weight bully bullshit, being scary, everything. He done went from 140 to 135, down to 130, up to 35. Now he going up to fucking 40. But y'all, the whole time, y'all keep talking about, oh man, Tank need the motherfucker rematch Lamont Roach. Yo, I need to tell Lamont Roach to stop the bullshit with the weight shit. That's what y'all need to talk about. Because when a guy is moving around like that, come on, that's suspect to me. That means you ain't really trying to challenge yourself, dude. That means you really always trying to be in there and have a goddamn advantage over some goddamn body. So how much credit Lamont Roach was supposed to get for playing musical fucking chairs between 3 different weight classes? And the best thing, the best moments he can give us is fucking draws. His best performances was draws, not even wins. I don't care if you don't agree with it or not. He gave you back-to-back draws, okay? And that's his best performance. Mr. Jumping around. I don't know if I want to be 140, 135, 130. You don't know. But soon here, I'm bigger than this guy. I'm bigger than this guy. I'm bigger than this guy. See what happens when you do this weight pussy bullying fucking shit? It gets you nowhere, Lamont Roach. It gets you nowhere. Tell that dude to sit still and fight dudes his fucking size. He did so goddamn much. What motherfucker Lamont Roach need a rematch at is revisiting what fucking weight class he gonna be in, because we don't know what the fuck he is. He been jumping around. He been jumping around for 3 different fucking weight classes, but y'all hate Tank so much, y'all leaving out that reality fact. And the best thing he can give us is 2 draws, but y'all trying to tell me, oh, Tank need to fucking rematch this dude for what? A draw's a fucking draw. I don't give a fuck about that damn draw. That shit ain't even interesting to me anymore. You know why the draw's not interesting to me? Because of the Isaac Cruz fucking fight. Now, if he would have went in there and waxed Isaac motherfucking Cruz and got him the fuck out the way, man, we'd be blowing a motherfucking whistle. But him fighting goddamn Pitbull Cruz to a fucking draw, who is not as talented as everybody else, what that say about Lamont ass? I've been letting y'all slide with a whole bunch of shit. See? Y'all got to watch the old man. Watch the old men. See, when we don't say much, that's when you need to worry about it, because you know we're going to come out with some shit and I'll be lining y'all asses up. Well, y'all line yourselves up every fucking day. But the return of Errol Spence is what we really here for. And I'm be honest with you, I like it. As much as I was against it, I like it because I see that he's more healthy. I think he gave himself enough time to properly heal. That's why I like it. But still, come fight night, goddamn, ladies and gentlemen, diamonds and pearls, you know, players and pimps. We gotta see if he can still, you know what I mean? I think he can. I think it's cool. I don't think it has anything to do with what Bud done to him. Cause the whole thing is the car accident. The car accident. The injuries, and then the shit in between that. Not even a fight. Cause we seen fighters get the dog shit beat the fuck out their asses and come back like they ain't never motherfucking skipped a motherfucking beat. Cause Manny Pacquiao should have been the fuck done that to Marquez slept his fucking ass. The way Manny Pacquiao got slept by Marquez, we ain't ever think we was gonna see Manny again. Didn't Manny come the fuck back? Then Manny got the brakes beat the fuck off him, had the fucking death look like he's supposed to be retired against Ugas, but didn't he come back after that? So a lot of times it don't be inside the ring as much that damage these guys. It's what they doing outside the ring. What they do outside the ring would damage them more what they do inside the ring. What they do outside the ring can be more detrimental to the ring itself. And boxing is a very detrimental sport. The most dangerous sport for anyone to be in, because you can't play the sport. You got to live the sport. And people live and die by this sport. Literally. Literally, they die. This is like the movie, Last Man Standing. Y'all know about that movie? The Western with Bruce Willis in it? Yeah, that's boxing. That's boxing for you. Square up right. Make sure your shit is airtight. You know what I mean, Rick Timms? That's what it is. Rick, you know what time it is. But they keep out here bull crapping. And I see that, and honestly, I think it's a political move on a couple fighters' careers. I think a couple fighters' careers is on the hit list, not just one. I think a couple fighters' careers is purposely being slowed down and blackballed. I won't get into that now. I'm going to say that for Friday's Cook. We're going to talk about the fighters whose careers is most hated and being blackballed. I know that's going to be a pretty good conversation because there's a few fighters that fit that notion that I can honestly say, hey man, this system is purposely fucking with this fighter's career. And it's a few young fighters I feel that way about. It's not going to be about the moves or the decisions that they made. We're talking about from the political standpoint. I'm going to talk about what the fuck boxing is doing wrong. We talk about what the fighters do wrong every day. Tomorrow's show is going to be about the fighters whose careers is purposely being blackballed and slowed down. There's a few of them. One of your favorites may be on the list. Your favorite may be on the list. Maybe. And some people going to think that their fighter should be on the list. And I'm like, nope. Your fighter career ain't being blackballed for what? He ain't that damn important. Yeah, there it is. They being whiteballed, and white-mailed, and all that. Whiteout. We're gonna talk about that on tomorrow's show, Tim. Matter of fact, tomorrow's show, y'all, I'm gonna have an open stream. So if some of y'all's up for it to come up on the panel, we can do that. We're gonna cook on that. Because there's a few fighters we can honestly agree with that they careers is people's really trying to shit on. You know? And I think they planning to hate on the next guy's career. Watch out, Abdullah Mason. Watch out, Abdullah. They know you coming. They know you coming, Abdullah. Watch it. Protect him. Protect Abdullah. Protect his ass. But I tell you one thing. Somebody got to show me something. Ooh, I can't wait. Mr. Keyshawn Davis. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to be right there, Jab Queen. Yes, I'm going to be right there. I'm going to be right there, Jab Queen. Keyshawn Davis, y'all know I got it out for his ass. Woo-hoo-hoo. Mr. Prospect. Mr. Prospect, Mr. Evans showed me a damn thing. Has anybody found out who his new trainer is? I'm telling you, I think that's going to bite him on his ass. I'm telling you, I think Keyshawn Davis. Hey, sis, I know you ain't here, sis. I love you, but Keyshawn Davis gonna get a bite on his ass that he ain't expecting. Sis, what's going on with Keyshawn? What's going on with Keyshawn, sis? Sis, dude, what's going on with Coleslaw Davis? You know I want to slap the ham hot juice out of that boy. Yeah, ooh, Jab Queen, I'm gonna be looking for it. I'm gonna be looking for it, cause this is one dude I'm ready to, what he gonna do? Cause he fuck around and he might lose to Jermaine Ortiz. Don't think Keyshawn Davis can't lose to Jermaine Ortiz. Alright? Keyshawn Davis, huh? You got something to prove to me, young man. Yeah, I ain't feeling that dude like that. Coleslaw Davis. He got something to show me. He got something to show me. He better watch it. He better watch out for Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz is nice, man. Jermaine Ortiz can be a bad day at the clinic or at the office for anybody. He's good. He's good and he can't be slept on. And Coleslaw Davis always talking about knocking somebody out. We don't even know if your power is there at 140. He ain't did shit at 140 yet. And he talking about fighting one fight at 140, then going up instead of going back down. Get this clown up out of here. He don't know what he want to do. He don't know what he want to do, and I got it out for him bad. I got it out for Bull. He got to show me what he got. Oh, and this one, y'all. So, we found out Carell Moulton walked away from Mayweather Promotions. How y'all feel about that? Carell Moulton stepped down or did Floyd let him go? Which one is it? Which one do y'all think? Did Carell say, man, fuck this, man. I'm stepping away from you, Floyd, man. You ain't doing nothing for me. Or did Floyd finally say, you know what, man? You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and let you go. Because, see, we know when it comes to Floyd, now we know most of the guys he dropped the ball with, let some guys go. Yes, it is definitely. Definitely, and this is supposed to be one of the prospects that we were supposed to be looking forward to. And look at this damn boy. How many fights this damn boy got? He's probably the least active out of the guys of his group. He's the least active. What's going on with him? Which one is it? Is it Carell? Is it Floyd? Or is it equally to both of them? They just ain't no good for one another. Carell Moulton ain't good for his goddamn self, and Floyd ain't no good for him, and vice versa. He's definitely being protected because, honestly, I don't know how good or how bad this young man is. Hold on for 1 second. Somebody about to tell me they're gonna be late for work. West Des, what's up, Janae? How you doing? Your name come up, and plus I know your voice. What, you running a couple of minutes late? All right, cool, you good. No problem. Gonna talk about how you know my name. You work here, fool. I answer the phone. Gonna talk about how you know my name. You work here, fool. Hey, get back to this talk, man. We got about another 7 to 10 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna keep it within the hour spot. Cause I know I'm gonna be moving around today. I think I'm gonna go on. I ain't been on B3 in a couple of days. I'm gonna go bust it up with my brother B3. Yeah, Jab Queen. What they talking about, Jab Queen? What they talking about? Yeah, I'm tired of this boy. What's up with him? I don't think the kid all like that. See, this is my thing. We gonna end the show on this dialogue, right? Here's the thing, y'all. Y'all know when I like to end this show, and I think I'm saying something real good. I like to give y'all a little. I ain't camera shy. I ain't the ugliest around shit. I think I'm okay enough to show myself on camera. I ain't the ugliest motherfucker around shit. I ain't all that damn ugly. I ain't got to put your head under the covers and shit. But I'm in this show on this. Here's the thing. these young fighters that's coming into the sport, or what I'm gonna say this, listen, we got to relax, us as boxing fans, when we hear about the new crop that's coming in. We get so excited about new fighters coming in, that all the new fighters coming in, we say the same exact thing about all these fighters. Oh, they so nice, they so elite, he's the it factor, he's the X factor. We say this about all these guys. We've been saying this about all these nice guys. Every time these new guys come in, and I'm gonna tell you, yeah, these nice guys coming in, but is all of them like that? I mean, do all of them, even though they're good, but do all of them just give you that same effect? He's gonna be the future. He's gonna be that guy. Listen, no the hell they don't. We just be so excited. Now, good is good. Decent is decent. Okay is okay. And it factor is it factor. And we keep giving all these newcomers it factor salutes. It ain't the it factor. We ain't gotta keep saying that. I know we want all the melanated brothers to be the ones with the best hands in the sport. Yes, we do want that for them. Right? We do want that for them. But that's not gonna always be the damn case. Some of them are not gonna be the it factors. That's just it. He went to the bathroom. Good morning, how you doing?
Good. You are so energetic in the morning.
Oh, I just had my hazelnut coffee.
You had your hazelnut coffee?
Yeah, and then I listen to these podcast people, they have me wired up, they talk about politics and stuff like that, so.
Okay, explain to me why the president gave people a finger the other day.
He's an asshole.
Oh,
I would like to give him both my fingers.
oh my God.
He's horrible. I hope he gets impeached. He is something else. I've never seen one like that, and I've seen plenty of devils. That's this old Jewish guy. My client, he said Donald Trump is white trash.
He is though.
Yeah, that's what he said.
With money.
Yep, that's what he said. I don't like him. He said he's white trash that got an opportunity. He's white trash. He's just like the trailer trash.
He works.
Yeah. Yep.
He works.
Yes, he is. How you keep working? Is it working fine now?
Oh yes.
Good.
Oh no, I think not. I think we're gonna have to let me in again.
Okay, I'll just stand up. He's here.
Okay.
All right. It's because we thirsty, Crush. The ones we got ain't giving us enough. I agree. That's the problem. That's the problem. Well, good grief, Charlie Brown. that is true. So I can see why we get excited and overzealous about it, and that could be the situation. So I agree with you, but we're gonna have to be humble on that. I would take this apart. Yeah, I'd tear that apart. She's a fine motherfucker. And I love the way she dressed. Yeah, oh, little slim, oh, pussy. yeah, exactly, homie. Don't slip up one day, I might be there for you. Yeah, Queen, that is the truth, my love. That is the truth, so we do, but we gotta ease up on that a little bit, because I don't be seeing that in all those guys. Abdullah Mason, now out of the new guys, I'm gonna tell you the two fighters that actually gave me that. Abdullah Mason and Scooter Davis. They the only two that give me that effect. Now, Joseph Brown, he's nice, but that it factor, no. Is he gonna be like, when we knew with Oscar, we knew with Floyd, so it's just a couple guys, and Scooter Davis and Abdullah Mason, those two right there, out of that batch of their class of fighters, which is a nice class now, they bringing in some talented guys, but everybody ain't gonna be the superstar, the future face of boxing. They're not. Some of them gonna be good, some of them gonna have a Hall of Fame type of career, some of them gonna have a decent career, and some of them gonna have an okay career, and some of them just gonna have a career. But all these guys like Keyshawn Davis, no, he didn't give me that effect. Oh, is he good? Yes, oh, he good. But is he all like that? No. He still get too much credit because Keyshawn Davis haven't shown me a damn thing. And definitely against the 13 things that he went against, he ain't went against no A, B level dudes. He ain't go none of that. But people give him extra credit because he got a belt. We cannot take out the way that they got it. That's why you cannot downplay resumes. You can't downplay resumes. Your resume makes you. And you better make sure that you consistent. No matter. You better be consistent with your damn wins because of your resume. If you got an A-level fighter, you better whoop his ass. You got a C-level, you better whoop every level fighter ass the same way. Opposite LD, you better whip every fighter ass the same way. And see, there's only a few fighters that whoops everybody ass the same damn way. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you still on time. You said 8 minutes. That was like 2 and 3. Yeah, it's only 7:03, so it's 7 o'clock. You still on time, player. Yeah, y'all, but like I'm saying, what are we talking about? Salute the opulent LD. But listen, y'all, I gotta get up on out of here. I appreciate every last one of y'all coming through. You're gonna have to check out the rest of the show, bro. If you don't worry about it. I know you fucks with me. You fucks with me like I fucks with Maceo playing that saxophone. You know what I mean? But listen, y'all, it been another dope episode. I appreciate all you heavy hitters. I appreciate all you heavy hitters coming through. Jag Queen, Just Do, the heavy hitters, my favorite content creators, all my folks, the people who love real boxing talk. I love every last one of y'all. I respect every last one of y'all. Y'all know I'm one of the realest. Not the realest, but one of the realest. There's a few of us on here. But y'all know I'm about to get out the way, make way for my brother. Clarence McClain, y'all gotta go check out the No Duck Zone podcast. If y'all have not checked out the No Duck Zone podcast with Clarence McClain, go check him out. Some of y'all haven't gave my brother a play yet. I already know because I'm over there every morning and I don't see your fucking names, all right? But make sure y'all check out Clarence McClain coming on next in the next 20-something minutes. And then he's going to work us over into B3 Sports. You know, B3 gonna get his work and he gonna take us over to Uncle Cass the Box Story at 2 o'clock. And then we're gonna go over, he's gonna take us all the way over to our favorite content creator, Just Do, my favorite content creator. Yes, he's my number one. I got 2 number ones. I got 3 number ones, all right? I got 3 number ones, all right? And he's one of them, all right? But he's going to rock us out. Then he's going to take us into the prime time with the Sports Talk Network. Roll with the Punches podcast with BBO, Prize Fighter, D-Free, and the rest of the Roll with the Punches posse. Coach Hackett, everybody be over there. And then just after that nighttime, you know, you got the in-betweens, you got your knockouts going on in between, and you know, a few other good ones. But make sure y'all stay tuned for Here Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups, where the talk is real. This ain't romper room shit. This ain't Sesame Street, okay? You're gonna get straight chase. No chaser, straight lace, no chaser, no eraser. So with that being said, give yourself a fire, give yourself a salute, because I cannot cook without y'all being here. Without me, y'all, without y'all, I have no ingredients. So with that being said, salute to all y'all. Go over to Clarence McClain, and I will see you guys later. Oh, also, I'm gonna say this. We might have an upset come January the 31st, and we'll talk about that later. Make sure y'all got y'all notifications on for Jag Queen. Gonna be cooking today, so make sure y'all got the notifications on. Matter of fact, reset all your notifications. So when your favorites come on, you can't say you ain't get the notification, because you know that's what YouTube do sometimes. But I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a blessed Thursday, and I'll probably see y'all asses in a couple minutes. Peace. Y'all be killing this shit, you hear me? Y'all be killing this shit, yo.